Good morning. Today we are going to learn about fractions. Now, fraction means a part of whole. For example, if we take a pizza and there are 4 people to eat the pizza, so I'll divide it by 4 equal parts. So the one part of the pizza is 1 by 4. Now this bottom one, 4, is known as denominator. And the upper one is known as numerator. Okay, now denominator represents the whole which is divided into 4 equal parts, and the numerator represents the parts we have taken out of whole. Now if a person takes 2 parts of pizza, this one and this one, so this fraction would be 2 by 4. The whole is divided into 4 equal parts, and 2 means 2 pieces taken out of the whole. Okay. Now for example, if we take 1 apple, okay, and there are 3 people to eat this apple, so I'll divide it into 3 equal parts. 1, 2 and 3. Now the one part of an apple would be known as 1 by 3. If I take 2 parts, it would be known as 2 by 3. 3 is the whole which is divided into 3 equal parts, and 2 is the pieces we have taken out of the whole. Now there are various types of fractions, and now we are going to learn about them. Types of fractions. There are various types of fraction, and the first one we are going to learn about like fractions and unlike fractions. Like fractions and unlike fractions. Now, like fractions are the fraction in which the denominators are same. For example, now these are like fractions because in this the denominators are same. Now again for an example, if I take now these are again like fractions because the denominators are same. Unlike, now we'll come to unlike fractions. Now the fraction in which the denominators are different are known as unlike fraction. For example, now these are unlike fractions because the denominators are different in this fraction. Now we'll move on to next types of fraction. Now we'll learn proper fraction and improper fraction. Proper fraction, improper fraction, and one more. Mixed fraction. Okay. Now, proper fractions are the fraction in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, if we take 2 by 4. Now here this is a proper fraction because the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So the numerator smaller than the denominator. If we take 3 by 7, so again the numerator is smaller than the denominator, and proper fractions are always less than 1. So 2 by 4 is always less than 1. Now we'll move on to improper fractions. Now the fractions in which the denominator are greater than the numerator, they are called as improper fraction. For example, 7 by 3. Here 7 is greater than the numerator is greater than the denominator. If I take 4 by 1, if I take 4 by 2, so here numerator is greater than the denominator, and improper fractions are always greater than 1. So 7 by 3 is always greater than 1. Always greater than 1, sorry. Okay. Then move on to mixed fraction. Now mixed fractions are the combination of an whole number and a proper fraction. So, for example, if I take 6 by 5 and mixed fraction, we can get it by an improper fraction. So if we take 6 by 5, for example, now I have to convert it into mixed fraction. So I'll be dividing 6 and 5. So when I divide 6 and 5, so 5 ones are 5. This is the procedure. Now, how we will write the mixed fraction? So there is a formula to remove. Now Q stands for quotient, R stands for remainder, and D stands for divisor. So this means our quotient is 1, our remainder is 1, and our divisor is 5. Now 6 by 5 can also be written as 1 integer 1 by 5. Now this is easy to plot the number on a, this is easy to plot an improper fraction on a number line. Now, and this is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 5. As I told you that mixed fraction are the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Now we can take many examples, like if I take 3 integer 2 by 4. Yes? Whole number and improper fraction. Then if I take 5 integer 7 by 14. This is also a mixed fraction. Now we move on to another fraction, which is equivalent fractions. Now the fractions which have same value are known as equivalent fractions, and equivalent fractions can obtain by multiplying the numerator and denominator by a same number. For example, if we take 1 by 3, okay. Now if I have to take out their equivalent fractions, so I'll multiply it by a same number, like 1 by 2, then 3 by 2, which is equals to 2 by 3 2s are 6. Now this is an equivalent fraction for 1 by 3. Now if I make it 3, this would be 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9. This is another equivalent fraction for 1 by 3. Now everyone knows a number line. Now how will plot fractions on number line? We know that how to plot a whole number on integer on a number line. So how will plot a fraction on a number line? So if this is my number line, okay, this is my 0, this is my 1 minus 1, and this is my minus 2. Okay, this is my 1, and this is my 2. Now if suppose I take 1 by 4 to plot it on a number line. So I will plot it. So we know this is a proper fraction, and proper fraction is always less than 1. So it should be plotted somewhere between 0 and 1, like here. Now the denominator represents that the whole is divided into 4 equal parts. This is our whole and we will divide it into 4 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3. So these are 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Numerator represents the parts we have taken out of a whole. So we have taken out one part of the 4 equal parts. So we have taken out one part. So this is 1 integer, 1 by 4. Okay. Now same if I take this part. So this part would be known as 2 by 4. If I take this part, this would be known as 3 by 4. And if I take this part, this would be known as 4 by 4, which is equals to 1. Now this is very easy to plot in proper fraction on a number line. Now we'll move on to an improper fraction. So let's take an example. We took 6 by 5, right? Now as I told you, we have to convert it into a mixed fraction to plot it on a number line. Okay? To plot it on a number line. So we'll convert it and we got the answer like 1 integer 1 by 5. Now improper fractions are always greater than 1. So it should somewhere be plotted between 1 and 2. Now this is we have to plot this number on the number line. So this is our denominator and the whole is divided into 5 equal parts. So this is our whole and then we divide it into 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are 5 equal parts. And how many parts I have taken? I have taken one part out of 5. So this is 1 integer 1 by 5. If I take this one or if I take this one, so this would be 1 integer 3 by 5. And if I take this one, this would be 1 integer 5 by 5, which is 5 by 5 is 1 and 1 by 1 is 2. This is very simple to plot an proper and an improper fraction on number line. Hope you liked it. Thank you.